All right, all right. Got the good music pumping. Some of you young kids don't know about that stuff. Don't have a lot of time today, so I want to get into, these short training sessions and a little success strategy I taught big time at the first ever Strong Life experience. So I always say in my own head, do one thing. It's 100% more than zero. I just banged out sleds. You guys can see. I've got 5 different sleds here. Pushing sleds, pulling sleds. The Sorenix Root Hog sled is a very unique sled. Shout out to Shane from Utah, repping his gym, Wasp Fit. So here's how I trick myself with training, with business, and it allows me to keep moving forward. Most people don't do anything, so I automatically use that to inspire me. And I'll say, let's say I'm training. I got 15 minutes right now. Do one thing. I could just do all sleds. I could just do all carries. I could just do burpees or just power cleans. Pick one thing and do it. Even if you have a little more time, don't worry about it. What happens is you get warmed up, you build momentum. I do the same thing with business. I say, do one thing today that gets you ahead. One thing is 100% more than zero. So it has the compounding effect. By the end of the month, 30, 31 days, yes, the weekends included, you are, 3,100% ahead of zero. So instead of procrastinating, instead of making things complex and complicated, simplify. Do one thing that moves you forward in your health, fitness, strength, wealth, overall life, and that is how people succeed. And of course, success is defined on your own terms, but we know what I'm talking about. You want to get things done, you got to do at least one thing. Tony Robbins said this when I attended his Unleash the Power Within seminar. I believe I was 24, 25, so we're talking close to 20 years ago. And he said, just pick up that phone, make that phone call, send one email. He goes, before you know it, you've sent 4 emails, made 5 phone calls. You're in state because you've built momentum. Success leaves clues. So if you ain't listening to me, you better listen to Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins should be listening to me. Time to train, baby. Take it easy. UndergroundStrengthCoach.com. If you're not on the Strong Life Insider, go to ZachEvnish.com. Click that Start Here button. Get your free training courses, free of money but not free of effort. But you got to get on my daily emails. It's like a punch to the face. It's like a throat punch that you need, and you know you need it. So go to ZachEvnish.com, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. So here's what I'm doing today. Simple and effective, but I will do a round 2 later. I did all 5 sets of sleds down there. All 5 sets. Banged them out, different angles. Gets the heart rate going. Warms up the joints, especially on this old guy. Then I'm doing carries. I've done offset carries, which is, let me show you. Kettlebell up, kettlebell in the rack. Then this way. Double rack walk. Then I did single arm carry. I went down suitcase, came back with a rack. Then I did the other arm. So Dan John spoke about this very long time ago. Do something that's picking it up off the ground. I love that song. I love that. I like that song a lot. Dan John said, you got to carry something. You got to do something from the ground, a clean and press, clean and jerk, a deadlift, some sort of a pull, and a carry. So carries, drags, and something off the ground. And then I always say carries and calisthenics. Tonight when I'm back in the gym, I usually have a quieter 6 o'clock crew. So during the 6 o'clock, I'm going to be doing dips, push-ups, recline row, a lot of pull-ups, and maybe some arms. And so if you're short on time, you can do more than one training session. Don't make pretend you're a Bulgarian, because those guys trained, in isolation. People did their laundry. People cooked their meals. They didn't have, they weren't wasting their time, not going to bed at night because they were scrolling through Instagram. So adjust your training according to your lifestyle and vice versa. live that strong life so that your life builds your training. So don't live weak, eat weak, think weak, because that makes you weak. It's all encompassing. It's not one or the other. It's not 10% of this, 90% of that. It's 100% on everything, all right? Hit the links below if you're here on YouTube. If you're on IG Live, undergroundstrengthcoach.com, zachevnish.com, hit the start here button. I want you on that Strong Life Insider. Much respect for watching. Later.